Good evening and welcome to a 4 p.m. news bulletin at your favorite MMU radio, brought to you by me, Edwin Muremi. We begin with here in the country where Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has pleaded with salaried Kenyans to lead a hand in curbing drought. His words came while speaking in a recent event while commissioning a steering committee on drought response in the country. Our news reporter Lilian Mutuli tells us more.
Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua pleads with salaried Kenyans to help feed drought. This is after he observed that the prolonged drought is a clear manifestation of global warming and climate. The DP spoke on Friday, November 25th, when he commissioned the National Steering Committee on Drought Response.
Millions of Kenyans are looking up to you to deliver the promise that no life will be lost to hunger. On this note, allow me to thank the various religious groups who have been mobilizing food and other in-kind donations towards the famine crisis. But this is not enough as the situation deepens. That is why we as a government are making a special appeal to all Kenyans and various stakeholders who support us in saving the lives and livelihoods of our people. We appeal to Kenyans of goodwill to contribute a percentage of their salaries to pay to a pay bill number that will be established soon by this committee.
Catholic bishops called on the government to put measures in order to mitigate children against the effects on drought. Reporting for MMU Radio, my name is Lilian Mutuli.
And in some other news, Kenyans have been forced to turn to charcoal fuel, with motorists ditching their cars and motorcycles amid high gas and fuel prices in the country. Our news reporter Niva Mutala spoke to some of the motorists.
The prices of fuel will remain unchanged over the next 1 month. That means that a litre of petrol in Nairobi will continue to retail at 159.12 shillings, diesel at 140 shillings, and kerosene at 127.94 shillings. Without such state interventions, the pump prices would have been 193.64 shillings for diesel, 209.95 shillings for petrol, and 181.13 for kerosene. State House spokesperson Kanzedena Mararo said in a statement on Thursday, the Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority was scheduled to announce the revised price later Thursday.
Naomba serikali, nimeona bei ya mafuta imekatalia hapo, lakini tukaomba serikali shije zaidi hapo. Kwa hiyo mimi kama mtu wa boda naomba serikali iangalie hapo.
Mafuta, I think the government should try as possible to reduce the price, at least so that it is now a basic need. See luxury anymore.
I've been your presenter, Niva Mutala.
And in our sports news, former Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel is now reportedly under consideration for England job should Gareth Southgate decide to step down. We conclude with our special roundup from international world as prepared by our very own international correspondent Faith Mwaneki.
Germany arrests 25 people of alleged far-right coup plot. The followers of the rich citizens were allegedly preparing to violently force their way into the German parliament. In raids across the country, German police have arrested 25 suspected members and supporters of a far-right group who are allegedly seeking to overthrow the state by force to install as national leader a prince who had sought support from Russia. According to the Federal Prosecution's Office, about 3,000 officers conducted the raids on Wednesday at 130 sites across 11 German federal states against adherents of the rich citizens. Prosecutors said members of the movement are suspected of having made concrete preparations to violently force their way into the German parliament with a small armed group. Reporting is Faith Mwaneki. Have a lovely weekend.
That's all for now at the MMU Radio News Desk. My name is Edwin Muremi.